was Job, and that man was blameless and upright, and one who feared God and shunned evil. Verse 6, it says, now there was a day when the sons of God, now the sons of God here are angels. In the Old Testament, anytime you see the sons of God, it's angels. Man was not a son of God in the Old Testament. So we were a son of man, right? So there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan also came among them. The Lord said to Satan, from where do you come? So Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro on the earth, and from walking back and forth on it. Then the Lord said to Satan, have you considered my servant Job? There is none like him on the earth, a blameless and upright man, one who fears God and shuns evil. So we're going to read on, but I just want to stop there for a second. I want you to notice that Satan is scouring the earth, trying to find someone, and he doesn't state his purpose here. I mean, it's an implied purpose. And the Lord said to Satan, from where do you come? So Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro on the earth and walking back and forth in it. I mean, the assumption is that God knows, and we should know, that Satan's looking for someone to steal, kill, and destroy from. I mean, that's what the Bible says. And then God offers Satan, because of his nature and his thoughts, he said, have you considered my servant Job? There's none like him on the earth, a blameless and upright man, one that fears God and shuns evil. Sort of counterintuitive to God, right? I mean, when you think about it. Verse 9, so Satan answered the Lord and said, does Job fear God for nothing? In other words, Satan's saying, has he respected you and lived for you and had faith in you for nothing? Have you not made a hedge around him, around his household, around all that he has on every side? You have blessed the work of his hands, and his possessions you have increased in the land. But now stretch out your hand and touch all that he has. He will surely curse you to your face. The Lord said to Satan, behold, all that he has is in your power. Only do not lay hands on the person. So we've learned something extremely important here in the book of Job. We understand that God understands Satan. He understands his purpose. But what we see here is Satan challenges God on every one of us, that if he can have his way and lay hands on his possessions, his family, his wealth, anything he owns here on the earth, that when he brings that calamity into someone's life, a believer's life, that he believes that the human being is going to say, curse you, God, for doing this to me. That's what's being said here. I mean, you have to understand it. He's saying, you have blessed the work of his hand and his possession and increased the land, but stretch out your hand now. Take your hand away from him and touch everything he has and bring destruction and devastation and unbelievable chaos and pain to him and his family. And he's not going to blame me. He's going to blame you. He's going to blame you because he doesn't even believe in me. And here's the thing that we need to understand. Satan's agenda has not changed. His thinking hasn't changed. His mode of operating hasn't changed. We will feel, and I did it in an earlier session earlier this week, we will feel unloved. We'll feel abandoned. We'll feel disconnected from God when things are going wrong. But we need to understand that nothing can separate us from the love of Christ or the love of God, not even distress and persecution or even what Job went through. So we need to understand this in our lives. So our lives, we understand that our relationship with God is more stronger than we can imagine. Anyway, that's our message for today. Thank you for watching. Please share, follow, like, and make a comment. And then please pray about becoming a partner with us, a monthly partner, or give us a reoccurring gift. The website address is in the description of your teaching. Go there, go to giving, make a reoccurring gift. We're praying for $400 a month or more donors between last year and this year. So be one of those. Join us. Anyway, God bless you. Have a great